Oh hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today you can see we are in the apartment on the floor, and as you can probably guess, that means it's time for some core. That was an accidental rhyme. But truly, I'm going to be showing you how I do the dead bug exercise, and part of the reason why I am on the floor is because this is a good reminder that there's nowhere that you can't do core, because as long as you have a floor, it's there for you to do even more. Now, don't perform any exercises you see on the internet unless you've been cleared by a medical professional to do so. And remember that at no point when I am performing any exercise here on the channel or even right now, am I having any numbness, tingling, pain, throbbing, or anything like that. If I did, I would stop immediately and talk to a medical professional, because that's a sign that something other than exercise is going on and it warrants further investigation. Also, shout out to my friend who made that amazing American flag back there. Now, let's take a look at how I do dead bugs. If you can't tell, I'm stalling, because I don't like core. And that's a problem, because that means I have to get better at it. Now, dead bugs. The traditional dead bug setup is going to be 90, 90, arm strip and overhead. I like adding a little bit of a chin tuck, like this right here. So I'm getting a little bit of workout on my neck at the same time, because heck, why would I be like this when I could be like this and add another muscle group in there to make it a little bit stronger? Now, the importance for this is alternation. So as my right leg moves down and towards the floor, and I'm like hovering just just an inch or two above the floor, it's gonna be my left arm that's going down and back. And I bring them up to meet, right back to being parallel, and then out and away just like this. And now, how many of these do I like to do? Well, I don't like to do any of them. I don't like to do any of them. But if I had to do them, and I do have to do them because I want to be a fit human being, and I want to live a long time, and I want to have a core, I want to have abs for the beach, I would do a set of 10. Now here's how that set of 10 would look. 1, 1. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and so on. You get the gist. Now, there's another important part in this exercise that I did not mention that just occurred to me. And it's all about my hips. So a lot of times you'll see people at what's called the anterior pelvic tilt. Move my hands out of the way so you can see this. It's the idea of I'm trying to build a bridge. My back, I'm trying to arc it as much as possible. That's not what I want to be in for this exercise. I want to be in the opposite. I want to engage the core, pull my knees up to my chest like this, push my back flat, and then enter into that 90-90 arms here and be alternating like this. And I want to try and keep that core engagement the whole time, because that's going to lead to me engaging the core better, which allows me to then, while maintaining that posture, exercise the hip flexors. Because that's your next question, right? What muscles am I exercising? Well, we are working the hip flexors, that's true. But we're also trying to work the core and create stability here so I can have mobility everywhere else. Oh, I did the same side. Mistake, my bad. Here we go. I'll make one up for it. But that way I have that stability here, so I can have mobility here and here doing those things, which is a very fundamentally human thing. We need to have a strong core and base somewhere, and in this movement, it's coming from here for me. Now again, I like to do these for sets of 10. I'll usually do 3 sets of 10. And anywhere that I have a floor, I don't have an excuse not to do it. So I typically will do these maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I don't do these ones specifically 2 to 3 times a week. I like to do some variations of them, like hand-to-toe touches, but my hamstrings are too tight to really do those. So this is a really good exercise for me to do because I don't have an excuse to do it. Even someone who has super tight hamstrings like me doesn't have an excuse not to do these. Another word of caution is that you might realize that while you're doing these, your hip flexors are very tight. That's something that I realized really quick when I was doing these early on. And if that is you, go ahead and check the video library and you'll see the kneeling hip flexor stretchers, things like that. And again, as long as you've been cleared by a medical professional exercise, you can check out some of my mobility flows and how I go for that. Because just even doing that right now, I can feel my left hip is just a little bit tight from all the driving and flying that I've been doing recently. So that is how I do the dead bug. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and let me know what you want me to see next. This is actually a Patreon request, so that's the reason why this video is being made. Also, don't forget to check out the t-shirt link, see if you want to get one. There is a promo code, but you're gonna have to check the comments or the description below in order to see it. Now, as always, stay healthy, stay fit, and stay awesome. And I will catch you guys all in the next video.